We never meant to stay long in Kanjiravan. Just a short break, that's all we wanted. My name is Arun. I'm 28. I live in Kochi and work at a bank. Life had been too fast, too noisy. My boss was a nightmare, and I hadn't taken leave in almost a year. So when I found that little homestay in a village near the forest, I thought, why not? A week of peace, green trees, birds, and silence. I went alone. Just me, my camera, and a few books. The homestay was run by an old couple, Toma and Mariama. Both were above 70, maybe even older. Their house was a wooden structure, slightly leaning to one side, with a tiled roof covered in moss. The forest started right behind their backyard, dense, dark, and strangely still. Toma was quiet. He walked with a cane and always had betel leaf in his mouth. Mariama was kinder. She talked a lot, about the rain, the monkeys, the past. "You'll love it here," she said, handing me tea. "Just don't go too deep into the forest. The shadows are strange in there." I smiled. I thought she meant snakes or wild animals. That first evening, I sat on the porch and listened to the forest. There were sounds, distant birds, insects, maybe a barking deer. But there was something else too. Like breathing. Like someone standing just beyond the trees, watching. I slept late that night. The room they gave me was upstairs. It had old furniture and a window that faced the forest. At around 2 a.m., I woke up. No dreams, no sound. Just wide awake. I looked outside, and I saw her, a woman. She stood between two trees, wearing white. Long hair. Her back was facing me. I couldn't see her face. She wasn't moving. I blinked. Still there. I closed the window quickly and went back to bed, trying to convince myself it was just a local villager, maybe someone who got lost. But something inside me was scared. Like an instinct. Like my body knew something I didn't. Next morning, over breakfast, I told Mariama what I saw. She went quiet. Toma looked at her and shook his head. "Must be a ghost," she said lightly, almost joking. "We've had visitors say such things before." "Ghost?" I laughed. "Really?" She smiled, but it didn't reach her eyes. "That forest," she said, looking out, "has stories. They say a woman died there. Long ago. Burned alive. Her spirit never left. She walks at night. Looks for someone. For what? Companionship. Maybe revenge." That whole day, I stayed near the house. I didn't want to go near the trees. But something about that forest kept pulling at me. That night, I tried to sleep early. I double-locked the window. Pulled the curtains. But still, I woke up again. Same time. 2 a.m. This time, I didn't look outside. But I heard scratching. On the wall. Like nails. Long nails, dragging across wood. I turned on the lights. Silence. I didn't sleep after that. Next morning, I told them again. Mariama looked tired. Pale. "You must leave," she said softly. "You are young. You should not stay here." "But I booked for a week." "Doesn't matter." I looked at Toma. He was looking down, avoiding my eyes. Later that afternoon, I saw something strange. I was sitting outside when I noticed a photo frame on their living room wall. A wedding photo. It showed Toma and Mariama. Young, happy. But next to them was another woman. In white. The same white. The same long hair. I asked, "Who is she?" Mariama froze. "That photo is old. But who is she?" "Her name was Elsa. She used to live next door." "A cousin." Toma coughed loudly, interrupting. "No need to talk about her," he snapped. "She is gone." But she wasn't gone. I knew that now. That night, everything changed. I woke up not to sound, but to cold. My room was freezing. My breath was fog in the air. And the window was open. Wide open. Even though I had locked it. And she was inside. The woman. Standing near the door. Her face was wrong. Burned. Melted. The skin on one side was black, bubbled. Her eye, only one was left, was white, dead. She didn't move. Just stared. I couldn't breathe. couldn't scream. Then she whispered, "You saw me." My heart was pounding. I jumped from bed, ran downstairs, screaming for the old couple. But the house was dark. No lights, no sound, and the front door was open. Outside, the forest waited. And I saw footprints. Wet, black footprints on the floor. Leading outside. I ran. I don't remember what direction. I ran like a madman through the trees, branches cutting my arms, my chest heaving. Behind me, I heard laughter. Not loud, not human, low, cracked, like something choking. I tripped and fell. My head hit something. When I woke up, it was morning. I was lying near a small stream. My phone was gone. I followed the path back and found the house. Burned. The entire homestay was ashes. And no one was there. No Toma. No Mariama. Nothing. Later, when I found the village head and told him everything, he just nodded slowly. That house was abandoned 10 years ago, he said. Burned in a fire. The old couple died. They say it was their niece, Elsa. She set the fire. She went mad after someone broke her heart. She was in love with Toma, but he married Mariama instead. Elsa poured kerosene and burned the house with them inside. And, the woman, he looked at me. His voice dropped. They say her soul is trapped. She shows herself to those who see her. Once she knows you've seen her, she follows. Until he didn't finish. I left that place that same day. But sometimes, late at night, around 2 a.m., I hear scratching.